What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I want to show you the last of the BOLDR Journey chronographs that I'm borrowing. This is the Corsair, another fighting airplane in World War II. And the BOLDR Journey watch line is doing some watches in some color versions, commemorating the airplanes. Mustang, Spitfire, Corsair. Corsair was really cool. I love the fact that this is a blue face, and I actually believe, weren't the Corsairs, most of them painted blue, right? Was that an AV jet? Again, we have a watch band removal tool there, but then here is the Corsair watch. Now, this is going to be very much like the rest of the BOLDR Journeys, and in a good way, because I really love the look. I'll tell you what, of the three that I have checked out now, and they are not mine, they are loaned from BOLDR, this one is my favorite color combo. I don't know if it's just that blue and the orange and it pops. I don't know that it's a little more metallic, or maybe because it's brighter in BOLDR it seems a little more modern, contemporary. I don't know, but I love it. So first of all, I'll tell you what, we've got this, again, this round kind of squat dial or case here in stainless steel. What we have is like this bead blasted gray matte finish, wire lugs, beautiful but very thick leather band, again in blue with that beautiful side stitching, a wide panerai style buckle that also matches the case finish, and I've called this my squashed cauldron because of kind of how it looks. It kind of looks like a small pot to me. On the back, again, we have a screw down case back here at water resistant at 5 atmospheres, and again, I think this picture is based on Kevin Tan from Malaysia's tattoo art, so that's kind of a nice tribute there. Leather band goes all the way down, as you can see it tapers. Now, one of the cool things about this band, I don't think I pointed out in my other videos, is that these have quick release straps. They're so quick, in fact, if I just do this, I can pull them out, so that's how quick they are. And so I'm just going to put it back in. Just like that. Look how quickly that is. So with these quick release straps, if you have other straps, you want to change it up a little bit, you can certainly do that. That's pretty awesome. Now, I will say, because this has probably gone to a couple other guys on YouTube, the band may be just slightly more broken in than it has or will be if you order it new. But nonetheless, I've never had any issue with these thick BOLDR watch bands getting broken in and feeling great. 43 millimeter case, I think, is a fantastic size. It's a perfect size for my wrist. I think it's a perfect size for most guys' wrists, but I love that, man. That looks great. It's not too tall, even though the case is, relatively thick, and the crystal there, the hardened mineral crystal, pops out a couple millimeters there. Just a super wearable watch. I love the feel of it. No sharp edges. It feels great. The pushers here are also in that same gray color. You can see the knurling and the BOLDR logo right there. But the beautiful thing about this is it is a chronograph. It's a working chronograph, but it uses the mecha quartz movement. So it's a quartz movement, but it has mechanical pieces that are built on top of that to run the chronograph. Now, that does a couple things. The pushers feel like mechanical watch pushers, and so you get a really nice click, as opposed to, it might, if you haven't tried them both back to back, it's hard to know a little bit. But if you push the chronograph pushers on a quartz watch, they're just kind of mushy. They kind of feel like software buttons in a lot of ways. But if I press this one here, I get a really nice distinct click. Now, I'm going to exaggerate it by going in on that just to show you when I stop this chronograph, because I think you should be able to even see it. So I can feel the break right there, and if I push it, man, nice solid click on it, right? And then again, you get a solid click here and flyback reset on it. So you get mechanical-like functionality, but on the quartz movement, which tends to be very reliable and very accurate and very durable. So that's really awesome. Now, let's zoom in on this dial, which is phenomenal. Man, I could just look at this dial. It's just jewel-like to me. It just looks great. Man, that is something else, I'll be honest. First of all, I love the BOLDR watches for being bold, man. Good name. They definitely take some kind of vintage and heritage style and then add a little bit of modern flair in just a really tasteful, nicely balanced way. You can see the BOLDR logo and the chronograph silkscreen on the dial. We have this very iridescent blue, almost I don't know, it's blue, but I feel like you can kind of see a little purplish tinge to it sometimes, but it's definitely blue. And the great thing about it, silked on a minute and second markings, a couple of sub dials, but those sub dials also reveal the fact that this is a multi-level dial, right? So we have kind of that main blue dial on top of a luminescent underdial that also has the chronograph sub dials on it, and so what you get are these beautiful punched out numbers. Now, what's also really amazing is you can see how detailed that 8 is, right? The center holes there are held on just by tiny little pieces of the dial, the 10 there as well. And so I just love the look of it. It kind of has a military utilitarian look, but I love the fact that they are doing some precise work there to cut those out. And then if you check it out, man, the loom on this thing is really phenomenal. So these things glow brightly. You've got loom on the straight hands here, and then on the dial behind it. So not only do the numbers and the hour markers just pop, the hands pop. So in low or dark or low or no light, it's still quite visible. Now, again, I love the blue, the silver, and then the orange contrasting there. It just really, really looks great. So I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. If you want to see all the features in more detail, check out the other videos too, but you can pick this up. It's just a little over $300, I think, from the BOLDR website. So I'll put a link to everything in the below. But I think for this kind of style, a watch and a brand and a name and a design you don't see a lot, I think it's a really good value, right? I mean, this is an affordable watch, but a lot of functionality, and man, they just kill it every time. So I wish I could hold on to this one, but unfortunately, that's not how it works at the Panda Research Institute. Easy come, easy go. But I'm enjoying it while it's here. Check it out. Peter from Panda out. And the BOLDR Journey watch line is knocking over my camera.